Vikram Singh, you're a former DGP of a very large state, Uttar Pradesh. I want to ask you, does the Kolkata police have blood on its hands? I ask you this because this man, the rapist and worse and murderer, is actually directly linked to the Kolkata police. Now, the Kolkata police can come and say, "Arey, ye to contractual worker hai," but this guy has your I card. For the last 5 years, this guy has been running a racket in this hospital right under your nose.
Shreya ji, to your very frank question, a very frank answer. You have to distance yourself from wheelers, dealers, and those with a questionable background. He was sporting the motif KP on his two-wheeler and on his T-shirt. And then he was a drug addict, addicted to pornography, intoxicants, and used to, you'll forgive me, used to frequent the red light area. And to have somebody associated like him, a maniac and a pervert, with yourself, well, I would stop at that. And my question is, you were able to recover the blood-stained shoes. You managed to have the CCTV footage in which he's walking into the hospital at around 4 a.m. Then you have the Bluetooth earphones that were recovered near the dead body. And also, what did you do after that? Did you subject him to narco? No. Polygraph test? No. Did you give out and announce a reward of 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs to any plausible on any line of action or any actionable intelligence? No. The fact of the matter is, tall claims do not serve any purpose. Actionable intelligence, there is no serious move as of now to get that intelligence through announcement of rewards, through picture. And during the course of the interrogation, has he revealed the names? If he has not revealed any names, it is highly unlikely, because the type of injuries there on the person, Dr. Bagai would be able to shed more light on that. I strongly suspect there were more than one assailants. And there are more than one assailants, who are the others? And that is where the question arises. If there were more than one, is anybody trying to shield them? One of the speakers to your correspondent said, in 7 days, the evidence will have been compromised. And I totally agree with him. The evidence will be compromised and the investigation will be damaged beyond redemption. So, Shreya, if we are really serious about investigation, we need to do the polygraph test, the lie detector test, also announce rewards, get the statement out. And if there are co-accused, obviously somebody has facilitated this brute to make an entry. He was a stalker and a pervert. And as we very rightly said, the Calcutta police, I accuse them of criminal negligence.
Dr. Sanjeev Bagai, I think I will ask you the question that Dr. Vikram Singh is raising here. You know, the nature of injuries on this young 31-year-old trainee doctor's body, honestly, I don't think I'm in a position to put out all the details because of just how brutal they are. So I'll just give our viewers the basics and then you can answer my question. Both her eyes were bleeding, Dr. Bagai. Both her eyes were bleeding. Her mouth was bleeding. Her private parts were bleeding. Her neck was broken. And there are injuries all across her body, top to bottom. Therefore, Dr. Sanjeev Bagai, is it possible that all of these injuries could have been inflicted by just one person? Or do you think there were more? That this is not a case of rape, this is a case of gang rape?
Good evening, Shreya. My heartfelt condolences and prayers. I don't think only the medical fraternity has lost a young, brilliant doctor, a lady doctor, that too at work. But India has lost a daughter. And I think her death cannot go in vain. I think this is a wake-up call and a learning lesson for all of us. But coming to the medical aspects of it, it's perhaps one of the most barbaric and heinous crimes, rape and then murder, or the other way around. The evidence, what has been shown, at least on media and television, is that the type of injuries which this poor girl was subjected to, perhaps there are more than one people involved. Of course, she was raped because her private parts were bleeding and there were injury marks. There would be bruising. We don't have the detailed autopsy report, at least available with me. But multiple injuries, fractured neck, bruising. Obviously, there were fight marks, so she must be trying to fight the assailants off. But the nature of the injuries is perhaps more than one. But with your permission, if I can just add, the hospital is having huge lapses. I was pained to hear the medical superintendent mention that, of course, he resigned, which is a sham. because he was rehabilitated immediately. He said he did all what was possible to prevent. False. He said it's a departmental issue and it became unavoidable. Is he trying to justify this rape and murder as unavoidable? Doctors become a soft target in these hospitals. This is ridiculous. This is unacceptable. A goon like him without screening. Now the CBI is being told that you come back after 7 days. There is no forensic test on this man. We don't have a toxicology report. We don't know what kind of drugs are available in his body. After 7 days, you're going to draw a blank. What is the point in calling the CBI after 7 days? If they are sincere in investigating, then it has to be a thorough, foolproof investigation. There were no CCTV cameras. There was no access denied in restricted areas. A young girl, emotionally and mentally and physically stressed, doing long hours of duty, serving the poor, is being subjected to death. Is this what we want of our young doctors? Is this what we want to our young daughters of our country? And Mamata Banerjee says that she's investigating. Give it to a proper agency to investigate. This man was a part of the Delhi police scheme, Kolkata police scheme. How can you trust what they say now? It's a trust deficit. He's having stickers, he's wearing t-shirts, he's walking in and out. Ultimately, he's a buffoon tout who had all wrong habits. I think we need to set the record straight. We need exemplary punishment for this man. We need to find out who else was involved with him. And Kolkata police has a lot of answers to give.
Hang him. You know, he needs to be hanged if he's found guilty. And for heaven's sake, not like Nirbhaya's rapists who went to the news after 11 years of their parents going from one court to another.